South Africa only joined this organization in 1994, I beg your pardon. So this year, the SABC radio station, Radio 2000, have decided to invite chefs from Moyo's restaurant to showcase the African cuisines that they serve. So joining us in studio now to talk more about this, we've got Doug Anderson, who of course is the acting program manager at Radio 2000, and Natalie Frank, who is the marketing manager. Good to have both of you. Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us.
Listen,
happy Africa Day.
Yeah, happy Africa Day to you too. If there's one way to celebrate Africa Day, it's to eat the food.
Sure.
I like your way of thinking, Radio 2000. Where did the idea come from?
Well, to celebrate various African cultures, and the station plays a lot of African music. We thought it would be a great idea to celebrate African cuisine and get some executive chefs into our studios during lunchtime. And our lunchtime presenter, Bertha Chiruma, would interview the various chefs to get a better understanding of the different types of African cuisine, so our listeners could also celebrate and have appreciation for various types of African cuisines and in the various regions in Africa too.
What made you go with Moyo? Because I find Moyo's food's very, in a way, North African. In its kind of cooking and sense, but maybe I haven't been in a while.
We had approached various restaurants, so there have been Ethiopian restaurants as well, Addis restaurant, Little Addis, as well as Pata Pata restaurant as well. So hopefully they will be joining in the festivities to get a full round of the various African types of food.
That sounds divine. So what's going to happen? Are they going to come in? I'd love to. Thank you for the invite. It's better late than never,
enjoy.
One would say.
Let's all celebrate.
So what's going to happen? Are they going to come into the studios, and how's it going to all work?
It's actually, it's going to be between studio and just outside of Forest Studio. And we're going to have some listeners joining us as well, so we can get their thoughts on the experience tasting the food. We're going to have head chefs commenting on different meals, and we're really just going to take the listener, for those that can't be with us, on a journey, to theatre of the mind.
Beautiful.
Taking a look at food and culture. You've been doing a lot of fashion this morning, so we're continuing the thread of celebrating African culture through food and obviously music. Playing a big part today as well.
Yeah, a culinary journey, I would imagine.
What the show's also done is we've invited some listeners to bring in their African traditional dishes, and perhaps maybe we'll run some sort of on-air MasterChef experience as well.
Fantastic. In terms of listenership, in that goes up into the continent on Radio 2000. Obviously, we know you're a South African-based radio station, and Radio 2000 has got one of the furthest reaches when it comes to being caught all around South Africa. But do you get a lot of listeners from the continent, perhaps online or any other ways that they catch the station?
Yes.
Digitally, there have been comments. So, when you tune into digital radio platforms, there have been comments on our digital platforms, tuning in from various countries around the world. And it's great to listen to sounds of home. So
our signal bleeds a little bit over the borders as well, But we also have a lot of foreigners in South Africa that tune in and listen,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We've been running a campaign for a while now, Say No to Xenophobia, and we've really been trying to spread the message of, let's spread the love for each other. Within Radio 2000, we have a number of presenters that come from different countries, and it's important for us to spread that message of love and tolerance for each other.
When we talk about the message that we want to convey on this Africa Day, and I think you've already started setting the scene for all of that. What would you say it is? I'll ask you first, Doug. When we look at Africa Day, the message that a powerful radio station like Radio 2000 wants to say, what is it to all fellow Africans on this day?
Well, exactly that. Let's spread the love for each other. And look at love in the broader context of its definition.
And for you, Natalie?
I suppose through the important campaign like Say No to Xenophobia, it's to really spread the love between our African brothers and sisters, and also to just ensure that we coexist with one another in a peaceful manner, and we build a stronger Africa and stronger future for our generations, and we prepare for a better world.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're talking food, but radio, you play music. I mean,
Sure.
that's what, Basai, I mean, you do a lot on Radio 2000, but also there's music interspersed amongst everything as well. Now, SABC, local music, but I don't
90%.
think it's only about that 90% local music. I think it was also spoken about that African music would be thrown into the mix as well.
Sure.
Is that part of the greater plan at 2000?
It is. It's happening. It has been, since the communication went out. For Africa Month, we've been celebrating Africa. We've been celebrating its Workers' Month as well, through imaging, liners, promos, etc. But prior to that announcement, African music played a big part, and even more so now, and particularly today, we've pretty much got that on steroids. So today you'll be able to enjoy the best of South African music, the best of African music. Hopefully we'll be able to convey the best in African cuisine.
Fantastic.
They also, the continent lost a music icon at the end of April, Papa Wemba, and the station during the month of May, we celebrated with a special music tribute as well. So I think we continue to celebrate African music throughout the month of May.
Amazing. It's been a hard year for the music industry with a lot of big losses. But I think Papa Wemba from the African continent was something that really knocked us. But listen, it's a big celebration today. So between the food and the music at 2000, you better tune in. You better tune in. I'm going to take a walk down there.
Yes.
Never mind, tune in. I will. Natalie, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thanks for having us.
Have a fantastic Africa Day. It
Thank
sounds like
you.
it's going to be a great celebration. I hope whatever you're doing today, you're also celebrating all things African, whether it be the music, the food, the fashion. I hope that you're enjoying everything that this fine and beautiful continent has to offer. All right, well, we're going to continue to celebrate Africa Day. I can see that we've got some unbelievable musicians and artists here in studio that are going to be performing for you. So best you stay tuned to find out who.